Hey, good morning. This is the Packwood Lake Trailhead. This is one of the most popular trails in our Goat Rocks wilderness area. And behind me, right here at the trailhead, is already a good view of Mount Rainier. Let me show you. Hey, someone's having his breakfast. And here's a nice little view looking towards White Pass, I believe. This Goat Rocks Wilderness used to be an enormous 12,000 foot high volcano. It's been extinct for 2 million years and it's been eroded down into a very rugged mountain range. And I think the highest peak is Gilbert, around 8,000 feet now. And the lake we're headed to is 4,000. Here's another one of our early flowers. That's called a colt's foot. And this is the red flowering currant. Here's a large stand of deer fern, which a lot of people confuse with sword fern. And the way I remember the difference is the leaves are smaller, unless the sword fern is young. But it tends to lie flat on the ground, unlike sword fern, which sticks straight up. Here's a good example of a Pacific yew tree. Branches tend to be real twisty, and then the trunk has bark that strips off like a cedar tree, but the needles look more like a hemlock. Hey, here's the first calypso orchids of the season. Look at that. Well, here's the, I believe, ranger cabin, closed up right now. Hey, welcome to the lake. A beautiful day to be here. Wow. And now looking southeast across the lake is mighty Johnson Mountain. And then Johnson Ridge here. Now we're starting around the lake. And this must be the historic old cabin from 1910 I was reading about. Here's a good place to give you a close-up of Johnson. Wow, a lot of snow still up there. Hey, there's a family of Canadian geese. Wow. We're approaching the other end of the lake now, and there's a cool flat marsh area full of skunk cabbage. Here's the other end of the lake. The trail doesn't actually go all the way around, it just stays on this side. If I checked the map, I would have known that. But what a beautiful, beautiful alpine lake this is. I'll show you one last panorama before we go. And there on the other end of Packwood Lake is Mount Rainier.